So this is my first time doing one of these. And it's crazy because I actually shot this video back in, what's today's date? July 10th, 2023. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to be very vulnerable with you guys. But instead of doing it in the moment, just because people judge you in a moment, I thought it'd be good to kind of schedule this video out for, 3 months, 6 months, a year. Just because I don't really like to feel vulnerable. I don't feel like nobody really does. But I feel like by the time October comes, I'll be kind of over this moment that I'm in. Or I say October, but whenever I put this video out, I feel like I'll be over this moment. But I feel like this is my last month in this office. I haven't put in my notice yet, but I'm planning on doing that sometime this week. And it kind of has got me feeling away. And it's also got me feeling away because right now, money's a little tight. I'm actually hustling to kind of get money to kind of pay, bills and pay my people and pay everything I got to pay. But it's tight because I feel like I'm in a rebuilding process. Like I said in the previous video, I had cut off a major client. And when I had that client, probably a little bit before, I was making like, 10,000, 8,000 a month. But since then, since that whole debacle, I've kind of been in the process of like, all right, how can I rework this to make it work for what I actually wanted to do? Instead of just doing a whole bunch of work that I don't want to do or work with people I don't want to work with. So since then, I've actually, cut off a couple clients. I've stopped working with certain people. And at this moment, I only have 2 monthly clients. But the things that I want to do is I want to create campaigns. I really want to do commercials, but I want to do it my way. I don't want to work with people who don't see the value of what I can provide. So to do that, sometimes you have to start, over from scratch. So that's kind of the process that I'm going through. And to start over, sometimes you got to, build your business back up. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Just kind of going through a rebuilding phase, which I don't think is going to take that long. But while in this phase, it just makes you have to restructure some things, and sometimes money is going to be lacking. So I had a conversation with my wife last night, and I was pretty much just saying that I'll be 38 this year, and by the time I'm 40, I don't want to be shooting consistently. I'd rather, do, campaigns, but I'd rather have a team kind of do all the other things, right? So I was telling her, like, what if I just go all the way in, like, consistently? And I've been at this point before, but usually what happens is that I will go hard, and then I will either get burnt out, or I will start to feel myself. I was like, I'm making money, like, everything is good. But now I'm at a place where it's like, all right, while I got the energy, I need to kind of go all in and make a whole bunch of money. But when I make that money, start to flip that into things that don't require me to shoot. So, flip that into other businesses, flip that into real estate, flip that into more equipment, flip that to, self-improvement. Because this cycle of up and down of what the creative industry is, especially in a place like Virginia, that's not what I'm really trying to do. I want to do creative work, but I don't want to deal with the struggles of creative work. So I know how to build up a brand. I know how to build up interest. I know how to build up visibility. So it's time for me to do that and keep my foot on people's necks from here on out. So that means putting out YouTube videos, putting out, a social media clip every day. That means going out to different networking events. That means showing face. It means doing all the things. Just because it's time to really do that. I can't make it. I got to stop making excuses of why certain things aren't happening. Because time is now. So, whenever this video comes out, so yeah, time is now. And yeah, it's time to work. It's time to really build up the business, and the only way you can do that is by structuring your time, being more structured, being more disciplined, and really just work hard for the things you want. And that's where I'm at right now.